Alright, I'm going to show you how to make some really cool glowing things. This is always a winner with students. You know, whenever you get bored, make a glowy thing in your classroom. Everybody just instantly turns and goes, wow, that's a cool glowy thing. So what we're going to do is look at a document like 2048 by 2048, and we're going to make this a 32-bit document. Okay? And we're going to use the blending options over here to make this really cool glowing thing. Alright, so we get started like this. First off, I need to fill a layer with black and go in here, fill it with black, and it says you can't do this. Well, you can if you go and fill. Okay? The fill tool doesn't work, but the fill command does. And that's under edit fill. Okay, there we go. And the reason I did that is because now I can turn this down a little bit and I can get a 50% gray. Next, what I'm going to do is choose a color, any color, but you have to make sure it's a muted color in the middle here. So any color, but make sure it's in the center here also. Then you take a brush, make sure it's a soft brush, just like this, and then take it and make it as big as you can. And what we're going to do is use this layer as linear dodge add and make the brush linear dodge add. That's right, you don't have to have always these as linear dodge add. I can also use this as real time. So I can paint layer blending on a normal layer and use a brush with linear dodge add. This time, however, I'm doubling this by doing it. So I'm going to click a couple times, and it really does maybe help if you use a mouse sometimes with this. So I'm just going to click a couple times, and you can notice that it's starting to slow down quite a bit. And what happens is it stacks, and then it gets brighter and brighter to the point where you can't see it very easy because it hurts to look at it. Just like that. That's glowing. That's Photoshop glowing. Now what's really nice here is after the fact, I'm going to hit escape so it quits calculating. I'm going to use the smudge tool, and I'm just going to kind of smudge some of this stuff around. So I'm going to smudge this. And this stuff takes forever to do, by the way. And you have to get a smaller brush. So sometimes it helps to pull the white through it like that. Yeah, there we go. So now you got these really cool glowing things. Now, what you can do is usually you add these into your picture as special effects. But this is how you make them. You can just make the whole document 32-bit. And what will happen is sometimes it'll drop the color. So, you know, if I was to insert this, let's say I wanted to insert this into a normal picture. I could do that. I could go in here and say, well, I'm going to just take this layer and I'm going to copy it. And then I could take it, maybe this picture, I don't know how good that's going to look, but I can just take an average everyday picture and then go File, New, OK, Edit, Paste. Oops. Copy image. File, New, OK, Edit, Paste. So what happens is this is an 8-bit document, so it's not like that thing's going to glow as bright. But here's a trick. You have to copy this now and go File, New, and then you say 32-bit and then Edit, Paste it. And then it doesn't mess up the color. See? It's 32-bit and it didn't mess up the color. Trust me, that's a cool trick. So in here, I can grab this star and copy it now and move it over to my 32-bit document by pasting it in. And all I really have to do here is turn this into a linear dodge add. And then I got this crazy radiation effect going on. And it's super glowing. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be that big. It can be something in the sky. Or it could be in here. But it is crazy glowing. Keep in mind too that sometimes it helps to brush in a new one, because the linear dodge add sometimes loses its effect if you copy and paste it. So notice this one even has a halo ring on it. How cool is that, right? So if you come up with those, evading Martians or whatever, or shooting comets, this is how you do that. All right, so enjoy, and please move on to the next video.